You shouldn't be the bigger person. I'm sure you've heard before in petty conflict, be the bigger person. Don't stoop to their level. An eye for an eye makes the world blind. Well, what's wrong with being blind? Daredevil's blind, and he's a superhero. This sounds like ableist propaganda to me. Let's look at an example. Kendrick versus Lamar. Drake is from Canada, which pissed off Kendrick Lamar, who was from America. Because of this, Kendrick went up to Drake and was like, "What's up, brother?" Except he didn't say brother. In response, Drake was like, "Oh, you a bitch-ass brother." And he didn't say brother either. So then Kendrick finally said, "Oh yeah? Well, you like children." And the whole world went, "Oh!" Kendrick wasn't the bigger person, and now look at him. Revered. Legendary. Some would say he's just an icon living. He even got to perform at the Super Bowl, where he said on live television, "Drake, you a pedo high key," liking kids aged 5 to 15, saying, "Damn, she's some fine shy tea." Or something like that, I don't know. I don't listen to rap music, it scares me. On the other hand, look at Jermaine Cole, who walked away, who was the bigger person. I don't see no Super Bowl. Some of you may say though, "But Bob, what about Drake? He wasn't a bigger person either, and his whole reputation was ruined, his career in shambles." That brings me to the Drake theorem. Don't be a bigger person unless you're wrong. Or more wrong. See, Kendrick wasn't 100% moral and right. He made mistakes too, like being 5'5", but that's less wrong than Drake, who's attracted to kids who are aged 5. If Drake was aware of the Drake theorem, he would evaluate his situation. In a typical battle to out-petty your opponent, they use your past against you. Some self-reflection could have led Drake to the right path. He would look back at his personal history and go, "Oh darn, I sang about how sexy high schoolers are," or, "Oh shucks, there's evidence of me being weird with said high schoolers. Perhaps I should be the bigger person." Kendrick, on the other hand, was like, I'm 5'5". How can I be the bigger person if I'm smaller? Let's use a more general example. Say you were being bullied. Being the bigger person would mean walking away. This is the worst thing to do. If anything, it will encourage the bullying to continue, because your perpetrators will know there are no repercussions for their actions. Jerry Seinfeld famously once said, "The best revenge is living a good life." Imagine someone calls you a loser and you go, "Oh yeah? Well, I'm eating healthy." Like, how is that going to help you? You need to stand up for yourself. You need to snitch. You need to retaliate. You need to protect yourself. Now, be careful with wrongly accusing someone. Sometimes your ops might be indirect, where they talk shit behind your back, hide opportunities that could benefit you, sabotage you from the shadows. Or it could be a case where you're the one who's actually wrong. You want to make sure when you call someone out, it is justified. If it's not justified, you messed up and you should apologize. Because like Uncle Ben said, with great pettiness comes great responsibility. That is the end of the video. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, you should consider stuffing rocks in your pocket and walking out into the ocean. You greedy fucking pig. There's nothing left, glutton. This is all there is.